Okay everyone, hello. This is, for those of you on YouTube to see my name, it's TexasPainsaw. It's also my Xbox moniker. And today, this is my second foray into my smoking. This time, I did brisket last time, you probably saw those. This time, I'm going to be doing beer butt chicken, beer in the rear chicken, beer can chicken, whatever you want to call it. In any event, involves mounting a couple of seasoned chickens on a couple of beer cans that have been seasoned and have beer and other ingredients in them. These are the chickens, two about 5.5 pound roasters. I was debating whether or not to do the brining, but there's so many different versions of times and types and so forth. I didn't want to screw it up, so I just went with a regular rub with some olive oil, different mixes and spices, rubbed them, put olive oil on it, and then I put the rub on it inside and out and let them sit for, about an hour and a half to 2 hours. What's going to happen now, well, the part we're seeing is where I'm going to actually place the chickens on the rack. What I have here, a couple of Shiner Bock, in keeping with Texas tradition. I wanted to go with a darker beer just to see what that flavor would do. And this rack I got here, you don't have to use this, but I got it at Academy. It's a nice little easy rack. I can set it inside here. This is a roasting pan I got that'll help make easy cleanup on the grill, and I'll also put some beer in there to add to the flavor. So it's hard to find beer in cans. I guess maybe that's just the beer I buy. But anyway, Shiner Bock, the little box of box is what I got. So right now, I'm going to just, in case you're wondering about the arm, I fractured it playing basketball about a month ago. I've been in this cast. It's terrible in this Texas sun. I've got a lot of sweat under here, but it is what it is. I can still get around and doing it. The smoker has been going. It's up to about 250 degrees now, and so it's time to set the chickens on the rack. In addition to just opening the beer and seasoning it, I've also taken a little bottle opener, can opener, and added some extra holes in there to provide some extra space and places for the inside beer to evaporate. I've emptied about half of the beer out, which is right here, and then put seasoning in for the rest. So, on goes the first chicken to the rack. I haven't done this before, so bear with me. There we go. Beautiful. Now we'll just tuck the wings under so they don't get burned. There is chicken number one. And now chicken number two. Go this way. And of course, as most of you know, if you're handling raw poultry and everything, wash your hands a lot. Don't let the bacteria get up. Nobody wants food poisoning. Alright. There you have it. Chickens, officially, I'm going to rotate these a little bit so I can have space between the two. I think maybe back to back. How's that? That actually works a little bit better. It gives the room. Tuck them each underneath here. And you've got nice chickens back to back. Getting ready for a duel in the smoker. What I'm going to do is put a little bit more of the rub on here, just for this quarter. So I've got a little extra. Don't be afraid to use it. A little more extra seasoning. Roll down inside. get something to do now. All right. I think we've got a good map here. What I'm going to do now is take it out to the smoker and set it on down and put some beer down in here to allow for a little moisture to be evaporating and keeping things moist so they don't get too dried out. I'm looking probably maybe 2.5 to 3 hours for this, but I'm going to use a thermometer to actually do it. I'm looking for about probably 165 to 170. And I've got the smoker up a little bit higher for chicken. Everything I saw said raised, around 250. So that's what I'm going to be cooking it at. But I'll keep monitoring it with the temperature because this is the first time I've done chicken. So we'll see. In any event, this is Memorial Day, and I'll, tip my hat to all of our active and non-active members of the armed services. Thank you. We appreciate your service and wish you all the best. And so for now, that's it for this chapter 1. We'll see what happens when we put it on the smoker. Okay. All right. This is chapter 2 of my Memorial Day beer butt chicken smoking excursion. What we're looking at now is my Char Griller Smokin Pro. And just take a glance first of what we're looking at in the firebox. Today I'm using a mixture of just regular lump charcoal and actual hickory. I read that the hickory looks pretty good, so I was able to find some at Academy, and that is my wood of choice today for the smoking. Over here in the main cooking cabinet, you see we've got a good thing of smoke going on. The chickens are on the smoker, and I think they're looking pretty good. They've just been on there for a couple minutes. I took a couple cans of the shiner, opened them, and poured them into the roasting pan for moisture and so forth, and added a little bit more of the rub for leftovers, and to give that and keep the flavor circulating. So with any luck, in a couple hours, we will have some wonderfully roasted chicken. And there we go. The next chapter will be the removal and presentation of the finished product. Hey, good afternoon. Happy Memorial Day. Kudos to all of the troops. This is the final chapter in the second of my smoker exercises. Today was, as I said earlier, beer can chicken. Did 2 chickens on a rack. And this is the final result after about 3.5 hours or so on the smoker. The temperature was up about that. I kept it up around 250 or so. And here is the result. Right here you see both the chickens just came out fantastic. I did 1 rotation, 180 degrees during the time they were being cooked. And now I'm going to take them off of the rack, put them in there, and just do a simple little carve on one of them just to take a look at it and see if everything came out okay. So with that, I'll begin removing. We've got my wonderful neoprene gloves that are a must if you work with any of this stuff. There's chicken 1, and you can see beer can F1 spilling out of there. Place it down in there. You can see the beer coming out. Nice. And now chicken number 2 can pull out there. The beer can came out of that one. And now we have 2 absolutely... Oh, the smell is fantastic. If you could only smell it, I wish. But anyway, with that, the chickens are out. You see they have a cavity there. It's pretty well exposed. And so now I'm going to try and get these gloves off so I can carve. Kind of hard with the cast, but I was able to do it. Slowly but surely. These gloves are indispensable. So anybody wanting to get into this should definitely get a pair. There we go. Okay. Oh, yum yum. That is a wonderful taste. Okay, if you look up inside the cavity, you can see we have a wonderfully open bird. This is wonderful. I'm just gonna do a couple of cuts here, nothing major, just to see how we got there. I'll start with this leg. And you can see how that comes off. I don't have my boning knife, but I'll live. I think I'll just start with the breast. In which case I'll have to turn it over. Alright, there we go. Oh, look at the dark meat in there. Wonderful. And I'll just do a couple of slices here. Oh yeah, look at that. That is beautiful. So take another slice deeper in. Time-wise, this came out fantastic. Oh, look at the juices. Alright, I think this was a success. Alright. Oh, the smell, look at that. The temperature is perfect. So there we go. I think the beer can chicken was a success. I'm happy with it, and I can't wait to dig into it. In fact, you know what? As the final sign-off, I'm going to grab a piece of this wonderful, wonderful breast. Set the knife down. Yeah. Alright, I hope this gives you an idea. Fantastic. Fantastic. Alright. Second, I'm 2 for 2 now. One with the brisket and next with the beer can chicken. Give it a try. You'll enjoy it. Okay. That's it. Happy Memorial Day. Best of all, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.